show! From Michael Bay to Marvel, UK, everyone in between. Breaking news and toy reviews, every robot turns wet green. Grab a brew and join the crew, become part of our scene. Bring your mom, let's drink a rum, make sure you're at least 18. Welcome to the show, the party and let's blow. Friday nights, let's go, Transformers the show.
Oh, Merry Christmas. It's that weird time, isn't it, between Christmas and New Year where we're not sure what day it is. And to fuck you up even more, we've decided to do the show on a Sunday instead of a Friday just to keep you all guessing. We're joined by Moff tonight. Hi, Moff. Thanks for coming on.
Hi. You're very welcome. Thanks for
Did you have
having
a good
me. Merry
Christmas?
I did. Thank you very much. Tiring, long, and like you. What day is it? Are we sure it's Sunday?
It's hard to tell what day it is, isn't it? Yes, I'm agree.
Yeah, it is very hard. It's hard to know what to do and stuff. I've been having whiskey for breakfast for 3 days now, and I'm getting towards work, and I need to stop that and get back into the normal Cheerios that I have. I'm also joined by Pete and Andy to the show, and we'll go through lots of stuff later, including our what we're looking forward to in 2026. So what we want to see from the Transformers fandom, what we want to see toy-wise, all things 2026. We've got a quiz coming up, we've got Social Corner coming up, plus we're going to do a foreplay, which is going to be our favourite anti-heroes from the Transformers universe. So looking forward to that. So should we kick off as normal with Zen News?
Why the hell not?
Yeah, don't touch that dial.
I talk some TV, and now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Yep, what he said. Right, so it's actually been over a week, but only just over a week. But we're going to crack on through all the news that is always good, starting with Mainline. So coming to us from Hasbro's China Offline event is the first look at some new Age of the Primes deluxe figures, including animated Ratchet, Prime Smokescreen, G1 Swerve, and G1 Power Glide. So let's peruse these photos, and as we do, take in these figures, as is the style of the news. That's mistransformed. I am 100% sure of it. And somebody showed another photo that I don't have, and it really did look like it's mistransformed because you look, his head's kind of halfway down in his chest. But that's
I thought
fine.
this was very rude of them to not have this ready for us for the last show.
A disgrace.
Put it through the night. Like I'll be honest, I wrote a complaint email. This is not acceptable.
Fair play.
And I received it. Thank you, Muff. Unfortunately, I can't control these things. There's Swerve anyway. Bit of a Gears remold, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Smokescreen is probably the one I was most excited for, just because I'm a GF Prime fan. But they all look good.
Yeah,
I mean, none of them look bad. Yeah. Power Glide though, that's pretty cool as well. I mean,
That done it. That's great.
Yeah, good colours on that old Power Glide.
Animated Ratchet, I believe, is a retool of the Trailbreaker that we had recently. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See that.
So it's not bad. It's all right. It's good for an animated one, I suppose.
Nasty.
You're nasty. Nasty. Not nasty. Nasty.
Missy
It
Elliott.
looks all right. No, not that nasty. Sorry, nasty. I do like Power Glide as well. I know it sounds daft, but it just works. It's like I wouldn't say it's particularly special looking. It just works.
Yeah.
And there's Swerve in all his swervy goodness. And then that took us on to another reveal. So we spoke about the fact that there was a Digibash from about a year ago that had been being shared as being the actual first picture of the Studio Series 40th anniversary Hot Rod, the movie celebration one. And it wasn't, because you can go back and you look at Digibash. But that Digibash was based off rumors. So then we've got the actual thing that has now been revealed, which was from Transmimi on eBay, who gets these things and then sells them on eBay. I'm saying nothing. But they do post some lovely photos, and here they are. So it comes with a sword, the one that you see him using in the film when he's training with the timeout bot, a shield, and a fishing rod, because that's what we were all screaming out for. When are we getting Hot Rod with the fishing rod? A hot fishing rod, you might say.
Hot.
Rudy said poo.
Yeah.
Hee. I see it's the usual highbrow chat, even on a Sunday night. Anyway, there's the accessories. That's what the back of the figure looks like, because it is the Studio Series 86 Hot Rod figure, but in a more pinky color, which we approve of. There's his face. Look at that.
Good face.
There's his face with shades. And there he is next to Galvatron. So Galvatron can choke him.
Nasty.
Nasty. Anyway,
nasty show.
doing the nasty. Anyway, there you go. So that's big excitement for that. Lots of people looking forward to it, and expect your Transformers selling groups to soon be flooded with Studio Series 86 Hot Rods. Let's move on. Delta Magnus, this is the Missing Link one. So this is Missing Link C11 Delta Magnus, courtesy of Takahashi Laboratory on YouTube. We have these are stills from the video, obviously, but images that just show off the posability range, the inner robots, his partner power drive, and the armor combination. In case anybody was wondering how this Missing Link Prime body would become the, part of the armor. You know what I mean. And if you don't, that's fine, because I wasn't really making any sense. There we go. That's Power Drive, isn't it? His little partner.
Oh, just losing your audio a bit, sir.
No. Can you hear me now?
No.
Oh, no.
Just a little bit. Just give your head a little wiggle.
No. Anyway, there you can see how it slots in nicely, sliding in the back.
Nasty.
We have a theme for the evening on a Sunday as well.
I'm going to post Missy Elliott lyrics into the chat throughout tonight. Okay, so.
And I think we can all agree that's fair enough. And anyway, there you go. You can see the head going on, and then the head on, and then he also has the missile launchers for the shoulders. Anyway, it's all out there if you want to go and have a look. And there is a bit of posability to the actual armored up version of Delta Magnus.
Have we seen any pictures from the back when it's like this kind of posed? I'm just kind of want to see how the legs actually function when it's transforming.
Now, I want to say we have, but I don't remember.
There's been so many, I kind of lose track. But just when you were showing that picture there when it was getting pushed in, I'm like, I'm interested to see how it actually works. I know we're going to talk about 2026. You all know my love for Missing Link. Like, I'm incredibly excited about this. And what else are we going to get? But Ultra Magnus was one I always wanted as a kid, so I'm looking forward to seeing what we get with these, how these feel.
It's cool to get the Delta Magnus colours, because even if you don't particularly know or care who Delta Magnus was, most people know now about the first ever Transformers the movie trailer that had Ultra Magnus in these colours. It's personal preference, which one you like, I suppose. Anyway, let's talk some blockies. Get ready, Mick. Here we go. So
Pete was so excited I seen when this was announced.
Yeah,
legs. Oh,
this is the Defender version 6. Wave 6. So this was, I suppose, leaked really. Brutal Fang is the name of it. And that's because it comes with some Beast Wars. Say it with me, Pete. Beast Wars.
Yeah. Try and curb your enthusiasm there, Pete.
Just to warn you, Pete, on this few days away that we're all having, I'm just going to keep shouting Beast Wars randomly throughout the week. I may even come in your room and wake you on a morning. Right. Anyway, so Optimus Primal, obviously. I mean, Pete knows all this. Pete can name all these characters, I'm sure. There's Megatron. There's Petor. Bring it for a new generation.
Oh, how many Peters is he going to get at TFN?
There's the Gorilla mode for Optimus Primal and the T-Rex mode, of course, for Megatron. Looking pretty cool. He's coming at you there. Optimus Primal. And then included in this wave, we get some more of the Combaticons. So Vortex and Blast. Stubby little Blast. Look, it's the size of the cockpit and the back. Sorry,
these
just
are
really
kind of
quick.
these remind me kind of the kind of chibi laser cat stuff. Like
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's
Yeah.
just get a nice feel to it, but they're cool.
And then that kind of takes us on to the full reveal, proper reveal, color reveal, whatever you want to call it, that Blockies did for their model kit of Bruticus, which we can see there with the star screen. That actually worked quite well. I mean, it looks pretty good. Personally, for me, it's an improvement on Devastator.
Yeah,
I mean, Devastator was good, but this
Yeah.
just, it's like, it just looks a bit better.
The Blockies always seem to just learn every time they do something. It just seems a wee bit better and a wee bit better. So,
That's it.
I'm very excited
That's
for this.
There's the team. And then some of the other ones that we are getting from the wave. So you've got Perceptor and, of course, Ultra Magnus. One for Mr. Grieve. Astro Train.
It is cool.
Yeah, it's decent, that one, isn't it?
8.
Beg your pardon?
8.
Oh, you're scoring him.
Yeah,
I
I've
just thought
just
you were
randomly.
saying
shot through.
random numbers.
That's one.
I haven't given you the scale though, so it could be 8 out of 8. It could be 8.
Who knows? Yeah. Well, we know how good a 6 is. Solid
Oh
6.
God, we do.
Shattered glass. Hot Rod. Rodimus, rather, I think it is. There he is, coming through the portal. There's Megatron again. Look at him. That face. Snarl, because why not, eh? Let's have another Snarl. And then recreating the scene from the movie where Optimus Prime definitely does not die. Spoilers. There's that for you there.
He's just a bit old, needs a wee kip.
That's it, like us. Peter sneaking in there again. Oh, and then that takes us on to the next bit of news, actually. We've whizzed through those, or we would have done if my phone hadn't just decided to freak out. So this picture, obviously, is from Transformers the movie. The 40th anniversary is next year, and I keep forgetting it's not 2026 yet. And basically, via Prime versus Prime, of all people, but supposedly... somebody did post something saying that this has links to JT Prime. I don't know. But anyway, we had this, which was a possible kind of tidbit of information about the new Optimus Prime figure, the 40th anniversary one. What could they do with Optimus Prime again for the 40th anniversary they haven't already done? They're doing battle damage. That's basically it. So it's the battle damage version, which apparently will include, amongst other things, well, I'll show you the post. There we are. So apparently it will include a battle damaged head, as you can see, a retooled chest grill, 5mm compatible, and damage to the side of his chest. Basically, everything to make it look like he did when he had the battle with Megatron. Painted battle damage cracks along the shoulders and chest windows, and his ion blaster and the shard of rubble. That thing. That's why that picture's there.
Finally.
I know, we were screaming out for it, and it's coming.
I mean, we do ask the question: what could they do to do Prime slightly differently, and then
This is it. This is what they can do. The answer is not a lot, but they are giving us battle damage, which, you know how much people love battle damage in Siege. I mean, that went down so well. And they were also giving us like some of the other bits and pieces. It'll be cool. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It
Anyway.
would also be like 65 quid, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, will it
For a
come
rock.
with?
No, it's
Will
not
it come with the trailer?
Will
Will it just be the? Will it just be the? Will it just be the, bot, not the trailer? So
it'll be
why would you-
£64.
Yeah. Take it down just a notch. Anyway, we crack on. Unicron. So Blockies also revealed their Transformers Galaxy version 9, which is called Darkest Hour, Wave 9, just to be clear. I'm not ranking it, Paul, just in case you were getting confused. So included in this wave, you will get Planet Unicron, Trypticon, who's not a planet, but Trypticon's in there, Bombshell, and Thrust, amongst others, as we look through these photos and you cast your gaze upon them.
I never spotted the inner robot.
Yeah, he comes with a little dude, which I presume is supposed to be, what was he called again?
Full tilt, is that right?
Yeah.
Full Tilt, that's the one.
Well, that's nice. The Trypticon's cool.
I like the Bombshell too. Bombshell looks good. These blockies model kits are
Crunch.
awesome.
I had have crunch. I Kerry's not happy the fact that I want to decorate the tree in Unicrons. I let her decorate the tree this year with no geekiness on it. So I'm going to go the exact opposite
Scandalous.
next year. 400 Unicrons on a tree. Remortgage a house just to pay for it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just raid your entire stock that you buy for Prime Time Toys. There's what the Insecticons will look like together once you have Bombshell to join them. And what a lovely trio they are. With mini alt modes, of course. And then that takes us on to more in-hand photos this time of the Blockies Bruticus. Mick, you must be loving this week's episode. Absolutely loving it. So this is the Defender version Bruticus. These photos are by Notrab, friend of the show. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, it just looks pretty darn good. Did I just skip a photo? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I really like it.
So good, yeah.
Like, proportionally, it just looks really good.
Compare it to the upcoming one for Generations line, like it. Fortunately, that looks so much better.
Yeah, I don't want to sound harsh, but it I know that the Hasbro one obviously has to do other things as well.
Yeah.
But still, this looks pretty darn good.
And the good thing is, hopefully, with the confirmation, we've obviously had the Devastator kit come out in the UK. We shouldn't have an issue with getting this in the UK. And people shouldn't have to pay over the odds, Pete, to get it early.
But people will, Pete. Because people don't like being patient.
Won't do it again. He's not doing it again.
Have a word with him. Anyway, let's move on to the next picture, which is just another comparison shot where you can see a little bit more clearly the two side. They'll actually look really good side by side.
Yeah.
Just the slightest hint of crotch thrust from Devastator there. I like that. I think that's a nice touch. We don't often get that.
It would be nice to have an Autobot one next time, though, wouldn't it?
Agree.
Oh, what? Sorry.
An Autobot.
Oh, an Autobot combiner. Yeah. Although they tend to be the rubbish ones. Anyway, moving on. That'll start some debate in the chat.
Yeah.
Where's Bisto? Wait for his video. And then some of the other figures from that Galaxy 9 wave, Wave 9, I should say. So Jafar, Mirage.
That looks good.
Oh, sorry, Mirage. I mispronounced that. Springer, just for RJ. Like, specifically, it's just for RJ. They haven't made any more for anyone else. RC.
For Guzzy.
Yeah, there you go, Guzzy.
How
Fanbot
did they
number.
manage to mess her up? It's ridiculous.
Why? What's wrong with her?
All of it.
Wow, it's not specific. Anyway, there they are, side by side.
What's wrong with you? Why do you look like that? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
And then we've got the
Chase.
yeah, it's the chase one, but it's the oh god, what's the word? When he's basically changing from Megatron to Galvatron, but there's a specific word that I just can't think of for some reason. And there he is with also a battle damaged Optimus, half dead, basically. So something to look out for and try and pick up.
See, Guzzy gets it.
Look at that.
Oh, that's a cool picture.
Fembot connoisseur.
I mean, you'll be able to do this.
Look at that. That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
The Metroplex is really nice. I was dead impressed with it. So I'm looking forward to this.
You'll be able to do
recreate all the scenes that ruined your childhood.
all your childhood dramas. And there's the whole gang from that wave.
I just think it's mental that like Unicron and Blockies, even like you think about it, the Metroplex and the Tripticon are just weird because they're obviously then out of scale as well. But then I've got to get a Planet Unicron. It's just nuts. I mean, I like it when I like it, but it's just weird.
We shall continue. Aldi, not Audrey. Aldi have done their Transformers Alpha Action Mega Optimus Prime, which stands at 35 centimeters tall or 14 inches, which Pete can now demonstrate for you.
14 inches.
All right.
14 inches.
Yeah, 14 inches.
That's what she said.
Yeah, oh, you beat me to it. Anyway, crop thrust.
Never said that to you, Pete. Don't worry.
It's like 7 inches on his ears, though, isn't it?
I know.
They are pretty big antenna.
It looks like, do you remember in the 80s you used to get the radio headphones with a wire so you could pick up the radio stations?
Yeah,
That's what he's
what
got.
it is.
Blaster's had the
He's
week
got
off.
And
So
then
we
wheels
need
for
you to
butt
pick
cheeks.
up his shit.
It's
It
like,
does come with a little matrix and an opening
Yeah.
chest, and of course, plenty of crotch thrust, which I think is what we were all hoping and praying for. And then just a bit more information that we got on the Blockies Galaxy version 9. So the release date, it says on here, although I'm guessing this is over in China, was the 26th of December. And it says 11 members. So there's 9 normal figures that you'll pick up, 9 standard ones: Megatron, RC, Springer, Mirage, Jetfire, Bombshell, Thrust, Trypticon, and Unicron Planet. One secret member is the Megatron in mid-scan as he's about to become Galvatron. And an exclusive member. Hey, we all love these, right? The exclusive member ones, which is Unicron Planet clear color version, which basically means it's a translucent version of the Unicron that will be really easy to pick up.
well, the head ended up being easy because I paid over the odds to get from China, and then I can just get it from Blockies. So
Yeah.
in the UK. So I mean, I'll still probably buy the bloody thing early just to get it, but just to be safe. Yeah, I think the Blockies are just getting better and better every wave.
They are, without a shadow of a doubt. Especially RC. Anyway.
Not even rising to that, Andrew.
Oh, you use my Sunday name. And Unicron does come with a
Why are you
little
still looking like
thing.
that? Why? Even Springer can't work it out.
And look, translucent, special, rare Unicron. Easy to pick up. And then somebody got like the Unicron one in hand. This is Rebo user Mangang Bay. Great name. And get a couple of photos, a couple of snaps. for
Sorry,
us all
Lisa
to
just
enjoy.
popped in to say, "Oh fucking hell, we still on Blockies?"
Yes, we are.
You all right, Mick?
Yes, we are.
Poor Mick.
Suck it up, Mick.
That
I
looks
can't
cool.
remember how many photos of these there were. I mean, the Megatron looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good. There we go. Well, on to the next thing. So TFN have announced their first guest for Big TFN in July and August of next year, and it is Darren Norris, who is probably best known in the Transformers universe as the voice of Knockout from Transformers Prime. And this is excellent news, as Knockout is probably the breakout character of Transformers Prime, and I am very excited. This is one of the voice actors I'll actually make an effort to go and have a chat with, and maybe take something Knockout themed along to get signed.
I might
sure enough, Knockout.
knock one out whilst I'm there with him. I bet everyone does that to him. Everyone.
What, at the table? I hope not. If that is the case, I'd probably be there first if I can. You don't want to be last in that queue.
I loved you as Mr. Smelt in Earthspark.
Oh,
No, but also Red Alert Cyclonus and Transformers PS2. How good was that game? That was an absolute banger, wasn't it, of a game?
yeah.
That's what I'll be getting signed. I've got that.
That's a good shout. I like that idea.
I think I've got the copy of that left as well. Although obviously I can't use it because I don't have PS2 anymore. And then this isn't really news, but this was something that was shared by... Oh, crap. Who shared this? Oh, Tia
Operation
Farrar.
Nutri.
TiaFarrar.com.
Some
Don't
nightmare
start.
fuel.
Don't start. This photo apparently was from Hamleys in 1987, as is the next photo when a Hot Rod and a Galvatron turned up. There you go. I'm more interested in looking. Get back here. Look,
Well, there's stuff behind
Transformers, like proper
Ooh.
Transformers behind.
Part of the Epstein.
Anyway, so it's not really news. It was just interesting.
Puff Epstein file.
Been
Garbage.
redacted.
redacted, all redacted.
Right, cool. Should we do some third-party news then?
If we have to.
Cool. Can't believe I made that knockout joke. That's poor.
Battle this.
It's heavy metal cruncher time as Optimus Prime goes toe to toe with Combat Megatron. Prime is one tough dude underneath his hood. He's a transformer missile fun phenomenon. Combat Megatron is combat armed. His mighty mega missiles are slamming. He can mad out more for use mega force, but Combat Optimus is still standing.
I just saw Ed's comment. That's tickled me. Anyway. Oh, thanks for that valuable insight, Ed. Right, here we go. So this is Great Work Studios TV01, which is their Legend Scale Razor Claw. These photos came from Weibo user 23MCG, and here they are. So nice box art. I like that bit. Let's morph together. Maybe your sex tape. Anyway, and here it is, a Legend Scale Razor Claw.
I think that's the one I bought the first two members of, but just because it like FOMO for it being Rare King, without knowing anything else about it. Other than going
I saw someone with pictures of it. It might be this young chap, but I don't think I thought it looked good. I wasn't.
Was it the pictures that were in the news chat?
It could have. I could have looked at our news chat and gone, "That looks good." That's why I like being on the show, because I don't have to do anything. Like, I don't have to go out there and look for Transformers. I just sit there and wait for Andy to put all the Transformers stuff in the news, and I just look at it and go, "Yeah, that one."
So the reason you do the show is just have your personal assistant
just so I can choose Transformers.
I think the head sculpt is a little bit disappointing. The old mode looks right. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
There's not much detail, is there?
No.
That's his torso mode. Oh dear. Grumpy old man.
Unless Defamation want to share one with us, in which case bloody
Great.
Say what you want.
I might have the first two members arriving tomorrow. They're show tracking for tomorrow, so I might have them when we go away. So I'll bring with me if they arrive. I'll bring them.
Nice. Then we shall continue with some Beastie Wars news. Beast Wars, Pete. This is Robot Toys RT05 Black Beetle. Now, firstly, it's not a beetle. What the hell? But it is called Black Beetle, and it's Legend Scale Tarantulas. Photos here came from Suzaku68, so credit to them. Let's take a look at Black. In fact, it says Black Beetle here, but it says Black Beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Ian Bill, Pete Bill, Black Bill.
Ian Beale if he was a Transformer. Right, so I've been obviously watching some of Beast Wars with Dave Wallace over on TFN's Patreon channel. I have to say Tarantulas has been one of my favourite characters so far.
You would like it, Tarantulas. He has a good character, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not totally against this. Look at Pete. Look at him. The disappointment.
Beast Wars, the show coming.
Not disappointed now.
Ruining his Christmas.
I know, that's what I meant. I'm not angry.
Yeah.
I'm just disappointed.
2026, changes are coming.
I will say this though. I mean, this obviously is to represent the version of Tarantulas from the show, but I actually quite like the prototype colours one that came in one of the 4 packs.
Yeah,
which I kept that one because I quite like that one. But yeah, if you're a Beast Wars fan, and there seems to be a lot of them out there, this is for you.
For me, the best Tarantulas is still that when they get to the Transmetal. That's just such a
definitely. Definitely. Where's mine gone?
In the original toy, this was okay. Like the very original toy. The Legacy one was pretty decent, but the Transmetal stuff's just gorgeous, and it suits him. I don't know why. It's just his personality. It
definitely improves on the original toy, and it just looks fantastic. Anyway, so there you go. Another one for Pete Tattoos.
There's a Legend version of this, and they're then going to do a Masterpiece scale one of this as well.
I thought they might. This is ST04. Now, I don't have the information for the company that's making this, but this is the leak of the knockoff Studio Series Megatron. So we had Studio Series 86 Megatron this year. It's very popular, very well received generally. Maybe not the tank mode, but bot mode, lovely. This is a knockoff version. So I don't really know what to say. Do you think they just got the original version, just removed the factions symbol and just said, yeah, here's some photos of our knockoff version? Because
The shins are different color.
Yeah.
there you go. So no, then.
They're actually got a different. They look like a different mold and different pattern.
Do you think?
Yeah, on the legs. On the legs, they do.
We'll have to have a look. We'll have to have a look at that in more detail. And I say we, I mean you, because I can't be asked.
Yeah.
But you can have a look.
From what I can see from it,
Knock yourself out, son.
it's as much effort as I'm willing to put in.
That's not enough. I want a slideshow on my desk by tomorrow morning.
I would wager this won't be the last of them. If you look at what they did with the Optimus Prime,
It's funny you should say that, Moff.
Thank you.
As there may be something I'm going to show later on. Go on, work. That looks great. Anyway, there you go. It's Studio Series Megatron, but a knockoff, so considerably cheaper, I will wager.
Yeah, I think so. Well, the cheapest version of the Primes was down to like 20 quid. So
there you go.
I expect it'll probably be something similar to that. And I do think you had they'll then do alternate ones with alternate cannons and blah blah blah. They did so many of the Optimus Prime mold. Why would they not?
Exactly. New Age have been spoiling us by sharing more of their dick with us, and this time this is H71Y dick, which is their legend scale tiger trap.
Why dick? Is that?
Yeah, why dick?
You've been asking that question.
I think we can all agree that you can never have enough dick at Christmas. We've had a very dick-rich festive season so far. Here on the Transformers The Show news, and here is some more dick for everybody to enjoy at home, especially in this lovely yellow color. Will anybody be picking up any dick, perhaps in the new year? Paul, you're
I'm
mute.
on mute. I won't. After saying it's the dick that keeps on giving, which is lovely, but no, it won't be on my Christmas list. I've got enough dick.
I don't know
It doesn't have to be for Christmas.
The doors on the forearms and this just look a bit weird. Like new stuff sometimes is brilliant, but this one just looks off for me.
I mean, it's not my favorite version of dick, if I'm being honest. But
what colour of dick do you prefer? Is that one of the questions later on?
because if I answer that question, that could get me in a lot of trouble.
Everyone knows whose dick you're talking about.
Anyway, let's not get cancelled. Apparently, it's compatible with New Age Optimus Prime. Oh, the jetpack, sorry, is compatible with New Age Optimus Prime. I think we knew that because the original Sideswipe version had that.
Yeah.
And look, you can run. You can jump out of an explosion. Pow. Oh, and then you can turn into a version of RC. So, this is Zeta EX05 Arc, Masterpiece Scale RC. This is their metallic version. So, I think we've already had this, haven't we, in a non-metallic version?
Yeah,
this
I think
you definitely can't see her legs. I mean,
It's
that's
so
just
funny.
incredible.
It's my
Incredible.
favorite Transformer. Just a leg on the side. The fucking massive leg with a kneecap.
Oh my god. It gets worse every time I look at it. This is so
But they
much
don't-
worse than Invisible Hand Syndrome.
At the front, they're like, right, come on, we're going to get behind you from it. And then they get halfway through it and it's going,
Yeah,
Ah, stuff it.
that'll do.
Anyway, it's a very... How's that bot mode, Pete?
I mean, why is their head so small?
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
never noticed that. You've ruined it. It's tiny.
like,
Hands
tiny
bigger than her
head.
head.
Tiny head.
Oh my god, it looks so shit now.
And it's really small. Actually, it looks like it's getting smaller every picture now.
Transformers the show, ruining things for everyone since 2000.
Hands are bigger than the head. Look,
Look at that. A gun is definitely bigger than a head. Yeah, it's not.
So this is just mod fans reissuing the Zeta molds. Like, they did that with the Infinitor and the Grant. So they're now doing it with this, and there's 2 versions of this. I know Guzzy was quite happy. Like, I sent him a message. I think I sent him on Christmas Day and said, I've just been offered to this. Do you want this? And it was like half the price of what he was about to pay on eBay. So I was happy.
Look at the heels. Right.
Guzzy going, is a lot of bot for your money apart from the head.
Anyway, small head RC. Let's move on. I said move on. There we go. Thank you. To another knockoff Studio Series figure. This time, Studio Series 86 Ultra Magnus. This is an in-progress photo. Again, don't have the information on the company that's doing this, but there is a Studio Series 86 knockoff Ultra Magnus coming. So if you just paid 90 quid for yours or more, okay. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
He's got big shoulders.
I know.
That's obviously not the final thing. Just to be clear again. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't work for the company. Maybe it is the final version. Or maybe not. Anybody excited for a knockoff version of Studio Series Magnus?
I didn't get the first Studio Series Magnus because I just thought the arms looked a bit chunky, but there was something about it. I thought either be like what it should look like in terms of like how Hot Rod looks like a really good representation. I don't think that's a good representation, but I did like it a little bit in terms of its aesthetics. So I might get it if it's cheap enough, Moff, if you get it cheap. I'll dance for you. And then I might sell it.
And what will you do for the
What was it? 2 Fredos and
apparently and a toffee
Sounds
crisp wrapper.
anyway,
so that's coming, and maybe by the time he arrives, he'll have found his neck. Right, we move on.
Oh, you've ruined another one, for fuck's sake.
To bright and colourful Dick. Now, this is yet more Dick. This is a sample of H71G, and it's painted up like a G. This is the G2 Sideswipe version of Dick
It's
from
pushing
Weedo
G.
user Emperor of Darkness.
And if your
So-
dick's looking this colour, please go see your doctor.
Yeah.
It's all right if just the tip looks bluey yellow.
Well, that's not a great sign, especially at the end. If the back end bit's turned that shade of blue, you may be beyond help.
If your
But
tip
there
has
you
like
go.
these wee clouds painted on it as well, probably that's not a good idea.
I done that myself with a biro.
And the queue waiting.
Art.
Get it tattooed. Anyway, right, here we go. Let's move on to the next thing, which is more knockoff information. So we've already talked about the Studio Series 86 Megatron knockoff that's coming. I love the fact the information I got for this says, in brackets, picture does not reflect actual product. Can we all guess what this is? The colour should be a hint. It's Hound, yeah. So a knockoff version of Hound coming. The next one is a terribly pixelated figure, but you're just going to have to live with it because I have to too.
Yeah.
And that is, of course, Studio Series 86 Swoop as well.
Ooh.
That's going to be coming as a
That would be
knockoff.
good if they'd done the Dinobots, all of them. I'd be happy with
Well,
that.
you'd assume if they're doing Swoop, they're going to do the
Yeah, I
rest,
think
but
so,
we'll
yeah.
see. Weibo
cool.
user, the not so excellent Shan Ling, who's clearly very modest. He was the one, or she, that found that. And then we had more well, it's not late breaking news, but we know Bingo Toys are doing Hertz. That's the masterpiece scale one, isn't it?
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah. This is the big one. And this looks mint.
It does look
Yeah.
really nice.
If we went back and did the Technopop episode again, just based on this figure, I might change my mind because it doesn't half
But
look
his
good.
swords, there's just something about it. Like
His robot mode's
Yeah.
amazing.
But this is it. The robot mode is amazing, but I really like the spacecraft jet
Yeah.
mode, whatever the hell it is, which we will get to. I mean, Go mode, I can live with that.
Not needed.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Art.
Love it.
It's actually really good, isn't it?
It really is. I could see you picking this up, Paul.
I think I might.
Alright,
Is this a Prime Time Moff thing?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Is it pre-ordered? I need to check how many pre-orders. I'm just really worried. One day, you go, right, you owe me £2,600. They've all come in at the same time.
And then we'll finish off with Craftsman Toys. This is their version of Grimlock called T-Rex, which is going to be part of their Volcanicus Combiner. That's how big the figure is on its own. That's a person's arm and hand holding it up. And then Dino.
No.
And then torso. So that is coming at some point. Yeah. And that's the news.
Did you got very quickly, Andy? You're saying KOs. Did you see there was in the KO Hound bit? There's a tease of Deathsaurus.
Oh, that would be interesting.
So it just shows the chest. So it, like,
because if they do Deathsaurus, does that mean they could go back and do some of the other HasLabs? Could they go
well, that
all
was
the way
somebody's
to
first comment.
Unicron?
Yeah, imagine a KO Unicron, like, would you
50 quid.
I'd risk it. 50 quid and 2 Fredos.
Paul's ass drops out.
Get it off the sale, Lisa.
Lisa!
Put it on eBay.
Great times. Yeah, that was the news.
All right, let's do some pickups then. Should be a good one because it was Christmas last week and we are all glorious man children.
We now return to the Transformers.
Oh, should we let our guest go first? Moff.
Oh
What
man,
did
I'm the
you make?
one that's probably the most disappointed. I don't really have anything because I buy so bloody much myself. So a couple of wee bits, but I don't think I had this. I'm sure this came in after last.
Oh, nice.
No, you didn't.
Centurion
Yeah.
stock terror. So we do have stock of this, and I think we're the only one in the UK to have them. So if you are after this, I'm desperate to open this up, and then can combine it with whatever his name is, Bob. Can't remember his actual name. His partner in crime. So I'm looking forward to that one. The only actual Transformers thing I got for Christmas was I got this for the toy for the Transformer room. Not hold my controller, just to sit there do nothing. I went toy trip with the boys. Didn't really buy much. I did buy this. I thought you'd like this, Andy. The
Hey!
Better crossover.
Yes, you do.
And I also bought a Switch too because I did get it. So I came in. I said to the wife, I says, "Oh, Jamie's bought a big massive Nerf gun. Really sorry. I know you said no more Nerf guns. And Sean's bought a big massive Hot Wheels track. And I know you said no more big Hot Wheels track." I says, so to be a good dad, to take your anger away from them, I've bought a Switch too, so you can just be angry at me. And she
How'd
was.
it go down?
That was good. Yeah.
Hooray!
And then the other thing
Hooray.
I picked up was
Oh, the next issue.
from our
Yeah.
good friend JP. I picked up this, and it's got I think the next. I can't remember. Yeah, so this one comes with team wristbands, really high quality Jeep. I actually think they might have knocked this off for Hound because it looks so quality. And stickers, so you can, as it says, you can label everything. So I will open that and read that in the next few days. And that's it. That's all I really got. I got some clothes and stuff. I bought myself this ridiculously oversized and silly Optimus Prime top because why not? But that was me.
Exactly.
Cool. Right, something really important we need to discuss before we do the next pickup. It's Mick's bloody 40th birthday
Aw.
tomorrow.
No way.
Mick, you've been
Happy-
keeping that secret.
Only 40.
Brutal.
What a bitch.
I thought he was younger than that.
Love you,
honestly. Mick in real life, I thought he was much younger.
I always
Happy
thought the pictures
birthday.
he put of himself were AI, but this is amazing. It's amazing news.
Well, very happy birthday. Have you have a great day tomorrow. And everyone
Happy
say
birthday, Mick.
to Mick.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Cool.
Some
Right.
blockies.
Yeah, we can send you some blockies. Andy, do you want to go next with what you got for
Oh,
Christmas?
whoa. I'm not sending him anything. Yes, go on then. I'll go next.
Standard.
So, amongst my Christmas gifts, I have a Cosmos.
North.
Definitely not picked up from
Nice.
TK Maxx for a tenner, I'm sure. I don't have Cosmos, but now I do. I have Alpha Triumph, which becomes my only Elf Drying in my collection I can think of. As the only previous one I had was the Titans Return one, and I got rid of that because it just wasn't quite hitting right for me. So yes, Alpha Trial, very nice. What else? What else? What else? The G1 Bombshell, best insert gun, and Ram Horn pack.
Ooh,
So
nice.
that was very nice as well.
We need more retro, the retro figures.
Yeah, definitely. And because I regretted getting rid of my original one, I was bought also a Galaxy Shuttle again, but this time the Legacy United one because I had the was it the Lostitron, whatever it was called, that version. Anyway, so got him again. As you can see, I've been so busy I've not had any time to open anything. I also got this. So very quickly, when we were at TFN Reading, I saw this figure at Leicester Vintage, and I said to them, "Oh, how much is that?" And they said £120. And when he saw my face at that price, it was the lovely Joe. He did say that we have checked eBay. That is actually quite a reasonable price based on what they're going for on eBay. And I went, all right, I'll have a think about it. And then thought, no, because it's £120. Anyway, 35 quid off the groups. So there you go. And it came with instructions too, and it's complete and in great condition. So I got Lugnut back. He was one of the ones I really regretted getting rid of during the great necessary pull. So I am really glad to have got it back, and for a very reasonable price. And then the last thing I'm going to show was from my wife, who I love very much, and I hope she is watching.
You're back in the convention yet?
Yeah, definitely didn't forget that this is 1 of our anniversaries. Anyway, let's keep going. So she bought me some trainers. Some trainers, Andy. There's trainers. Oh, no, they're not. They're the limited edition Newcastle United Sambas.
Oh, beautiful, mate.
Sambas.
But now,
back up of the year.
Now we have the small problem that my wife's angry with me because I don't want to wear them because they're so lovely and white and crisp and clean. Not because it's Newcastle, before anybody makes that joke. I'm looking at you, Paul. They're just so nice. Oh, they're so nice. And they've got Samba on one trainer and Newcastle on the other. And we won't talk about the football team because they're crap. But anyway, we love them anyway. And the best thing of all, Lynx. Lots of it.
The ultimate one.
Oh, there is Lynx Africa in there. I've missed that before. Yeah.
Did you see that meme going around of these people in Africa?
Yeah.
Lynx England.
I mean, that goes around every year, but yeah, it's true. It's very true. That was from the in-laws. So thank you very much to them for meaning that I have something to stay smelling beautiful for at least a month. Maybe 2.
Cool. Good pickups. Happy Christmas, Pete. What did
You're wrong, Ed. Get out. Sorry. Get out, Ed.
I got some refreshingly, not because I don't like them, but I got there was a Transformer free Christmas. I literally didn't get anything Transformers related gifted to me or a present. So, but what I did get was some cool other bits instead. So, I got Cyclops and Jean Grey, the X-Men 92 twin pack. I need to get the Wolverine and Storm one. Then I've got, I think, the 2 packs so far, which is quite cool. And I've actually finished the Master of the Universe cartoon collection. So, got Orko.
That's such a nice one.
Yeah, it really is. He's just a cute little figure. Yeah. I got Voltac, which was not really a general release one. It was a Mattel Creations release, which was quite cool. And I got the other Mattel Creations.
Jeez.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
That's cool.
Was that from Emma?
Yeah. Now, yeah, exactly. However, I did question my life choices when I was opening it up, and I was going, I got a rainbow winged unicorn for Christmas at the age of 43.
Were you really excited?
I was really excited. Yes. And then, and you go, how am I going to display it? So I need to go to IKEA and get another Billy that's going to go there, and I need to do Man Cave 3.0, but it's glorious. Absolutely. Yeah, it's such a. They did a really good job, and I think that's the I think that's the wave complete now for the cartoon stuff. So I just need to move on to something else now. They've started doing the Master of the Universe, 200X, 2000X, or whatever they are, but I never really watched it. And to top it off, I got one of the Circas from Thundercats, Cruncher. So I think I'm going to go and start trying to finish off Thundercats now. Now I've done Master of the Universe. Oh, one more. That was not a present. It was an actual purchase. Arrived from AliExpress.
Mate.
Oh, nice.
Tom, nice.
Oh, that's good.
I think we're going to do a little bit of a video on this one. So
Nice one.
keep your eyes peeled. It will be up on the channel in the next 12 months. That's it.
Lovely
Just
job.
in the next 5 minutes.
No, it says 6 to 12 months.
Cool.
Oh crap! I forgot something.
Oh, that's fine.
How could I forget? Sorry. Very well. You don't really have to go back to it. So you might notice that I am wearing, for those who are wrestling aficionados, a CM Punk T-shirt, as he is one of my favorite wrestlers. This was from my son Liam, but the reason for giving me this T-shirt was because his Christmas present to me, and also Christmas present to his two brothers, who are 16 and 13, is that he's bought tickets for all of us to go to the wrestling in Newcastle in January. So we are all off to watch the WWE, and apparently, so he says, he's checked, he says that CM Punk will be amongst the people who's due to be there, so should be cool. I haven't been to watch a wrestling event since Liam was about 11, so that should... Oh no, that's not true. We went to one in Leeds, but that was years later when the boys were old enough to go and enjoy it. So yeah, it's the first time we've gone for ages, and it's just up in Newcastle, so not too far away. So thank you very much, Liam. I know you're not watching, but I've said it now. So
Nice. Good. Dan got the Lego Enterprise. Jealous of that. Nice.
nice.
CM Punk is Hessen based. That's what that means. Sorry, Cuzzy. Nikki got a limited edition figure from Sunstreaker Titan. Some really good pickups. And Mick said pipe bomb. Thanks, Mick. Right.
that's related to CM Punk.
Is it?
Yeah.
Random bit of bombing. So I chose for my Christmas pickups. So I had some influence over my presents, which I was really excited for. And I managed to get, which was incredibly generous of my wife, all 6 of the Moon Studios train bots.
Oh, so nice.
I got them out of the box, and I don't think it was this one first. I can't remember their names. It was this one, and I hadn't touched them, so they were bought. There was a deal on Facebook, and we got them probably maybe 2 months ago. I was like, I would love that, and it was a good price. So we got them all, and in those 2 months, interluding between now, then, and Christmas, I probably built them up to a height in my head they could never ever achieve. But the first one out of the box, I'm going to call him Bajatron. I
like that one.
He's
That looks
good, yeah.
When you sell him for dirt cheap, I'll take him off.
Everything's so stiff, well arranged. It all fits in well. The colours are beautiful. He's not wonky at all. He holds his gun well. I was just like, this has lived up to everything I thought it was going to be.
I shall call him Lenny Beige.
Lenny Beige. And then Gareth Green popped up, and he too was a Neptune of absolute loveliness. It was great, but then I didn't realise, I didn't do this on purpose, I probably opened the 2 best ones first, and things started going downhill after then.
There we go.
So this was my favourite one, Ice Storm, where his name is, but he's just a flappy mess at the battle. You can just look, he just done that.
Which version are these again?
These are the Moon Studios
Moon
MP
Studios.
versions.
I thought they were supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
They look really good.
They do. This one's good, bluey, but still is a bit leggy. And the other 2 are shit. So it's what's
You're going to
worse?
keep them as trains, though, aren't you?
I might do, or I might sell them all. Actually, because something else has happened in the same time where I've been picking up the Cyan Culture ones. And Moff, I know I've ordered them from you as well, but I've also ordered them from AliExpress, so I can have them in both modes. The AliExpress guys turned up today, actually, and I've got the other ones as well, and these are better. Like, they just are better. I don't understand. I guess they've come out afterwards, haven't they? So all they had to do was upscale these to masterpiece scale, and it would have been perfect because they're much simpler transformations. But picked them up today. I haven't transformed those two yet. I've got the other two. I've been so excited to get them, and they are brilliant. I've got the originals there. I want to get 2 more of the originals as well, but they're proving really hard to get. I think they're like £140 they're going for now on eBay. The 2 original ones. So
leave it off me, see if I'll get you a set.
Ooh. Always wait until you're on the show before I start going, I really want this one. I don't think I'll ever get it. And it's
all about who you know.
It's what my late granddad would have wanted. So I literally got 8 train bots. Well, 6 for Christmas, 2 post-Christmas. We're really happy with around 50% of them. So yeah. You know, something's just too, like, masterpiece collectors. If a lot of the transformations have to be slightly intuitive, I don't mind little leaps of logic, but you generally have to be able to feel your way around it. These things are probably a little bit too far, and I think sometimes you get that, don't you? Because maybe my expectations are too high, but it's because it's a combiner. You've got to have the combine mode. Like, I was transforming the snow one into its train, and I didn't realize the head was there, and it just suddenly popped out. I was doing this, and this huge head popped out. I couldn't get back in, and then you think, how does that go in? So maybe I think my expectations are too high. I think the cyan ones, which will probably just have a head you slot on the top, are going to suit me. So yeah. Rudy's got yours. Yeah, Rudy's not a floppy mess. His are the opposite. He's frightened to move them too much, so they are so stiff. Yeah, my ones. The new. Some of them had been opened, which they weren't new when I bought them. The guy who sold them at a really good price. I just wonder, the ones which have been opened have been transformed maybe a couple of times, and that's why they're a bit loose. But I don't know. John asked if I haven't put them into Raiden mode yet, which I think would look amazing. I think in Raiden mode they would look really good. So maybe that, I might keep them. Actually, might get them into Raiden mode.
You need to at least put them in Raiden mode to decide, like,
yeah,
sure, that's a combiner. If the last few weeks of the show has taught us anything, the combined mode of a combiner is the best part of a combiner.
Yeah.
The division bits are shit. Sorry, Bristol.
For you, maybe, Moff, but I'm not getting letters from Bisto again. I love all combiners.
Turned up in my house.
Oh, if I knew that was the case, I'd be really shitting them. Come on.
Guzzy says he's got one of the MPG bots, 10 points if you can work out which one. It'll be the female one, I'm guessing. Sandra. Sandra, the Intercity 100. No doubt.
125, surely.
Should we do some quizzing? Who fancies
quiz it.
Quiz? Oh, I sent some. I haven't done it yet.
Disturbance in the
last
Force?
week's one? Was it this one?
I've never seen Decepticon.
No, it wasn't that. Where's the quiz?
Let me paint!
That was it.
I mean, it's good. It's not you disturbing you good, but it's good. Right. Okay. This week's quiz has been very kindly written by a friend of the show and currently in the live chat, Mr. Rudy Zizou. So thank you very much to Rudy for this. Right, guys, you know the rules. Get yourselves into the private chat for us, you three, and stay in there. Make sure you've turned off anything that is showing the live chat. Don't stick the live chat up on the screen, Paul, like you've done on a couple of occasions. No cheating whatsoever. And let's get some quick fire answers going here. Instead of, who was it last week who waited about 30 seconds before putting an answer in? Anyway, play along at home. You win nothing for it, but you have fun. And this week, as I didn't actually write the quiz, if you have any complaints about any of the questions or answers, please direct them to Rudy Zizou at his channel. Or go and watch him on Toy Me, Toy You, which is actually well worth watching anyway, the next time they're doing an episode. Rudy, tell us in the chat when that is, and we'll tell everyone. So yes, watch Rudy and Dave, who's also in the chat, and Lee. Yes, Paul, go on.
I found the intro.
Go on.
It's a good one. Here we go.
One for the West Ham fans.
It was a good one.
A totally different meaning to I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles. Right, let's crack on with the quiz. Get into the private chat, please, boys. And stay away from the comments, Paul. I'm looking at you, Mr. Comment Clicker.
Just clicking. I'm ready.
Right, into the private chat. Here we go then, boys. Best of luck. No cheating. And let's all just accept the fact Paul's going to win in the end. So wouldn't worry about it. Here we go then. Question 1 of the special Rudy Zizou episode of this quiz. Which G.I. Joes are the mother and father of Earth Defense Command's Marissa Fairborn, who you will remember from the G1 cartoon, Marissa Fairborn? Which 2 G.I. Joes are the mother and father of Earth Defense Command's Marissa Fairborn? Is it A, Duke and Scarlet, B, Flint and Lady J, or C, General Hawk and Covergirl? What a great name, Covergirl. It's not even a real name, is it? It's just Covergirl. Oh, we have our answers from our panel. I'm sure you have your answers at home. Play along. I can't see them, but Paul will tell me. Right, let's see. Paul, you went for A, which was Duke and Scarlet. Pete went for B, which was Flint and Lady J. And Primetime Moff went for C, which is General Hawk and Covergirl. 3 different answers, but who is right? Who? It's Pete. Pete got it right. It was B. It was Flint and Lady J. Pete takes the lead, 1-0.
Nicky got it right. Mick got it right. Sunstreaker got it right. Chop Winsky got it right. Trigger Happy got it right.
See? Did Nicky get it right twice?
Him and Bisto, the parents.
Nikki doesn't like mentioning it, but apparently she's top of the Fantasy Football League. I don't know if that's come up at any point during the live chat, because she doesn't like to bring it up. But, you know, apparently she is top of the Fantasy Football. Evening, Nikki. Well done. You are top of the Fantasy Football League. Question number 2. Rekgar's Junkion lady friend got given an affectionate name. What was it? Was her name A, Nancy, B, Trina, or C, Lassie? So Rekgar had a Junkion lady. She got given an affectionate name. What was it? Was it A, Nancy, B, Trina, or C, Lassie? All the answers are in. But we need some kind of music for this. Right, okay. Pete, you went for A, which was Nancy. Paul, you went for C, which was Lassie. And Primetime Moff, you went for B, which was Trina. You all chose a different answer again. But who was right? I can tell you now, it was Pete again. Well done, Pete. 2 in a row.
Well
Nancy was the name
Pretty much.
given to.
How much did you pay?
Everyone in the chat.
As Rudy said, the answers. No, it doesn't. Let's keep it.
Everyone in the chat put A, apart from Dan, who put Dirtbox.
He would. Absolute filth monster. Nasty. Anyway, right. Question number 3. In the famous in the infamous Star TV dub of Transformers The Headmasters, Metroplex was called another name. What was it? Was it A, Gerald, B, Philip, or C, Stephen? So in the infamous Star TV dub of Transformers The Headmasters, Metroplex was called another name. What was it? Was it A, Gerald, B, Philip, or C, Stephen? Here we go. Right, let's have a look then. We've got all our answers in. Pete dived straight in there head first with B. Moff went for A. Oh, sorry, B was Philip. Moff went for A, which was Gerald. And Paul, after a very long pause, also went for A, which was Gerald. The correct answer this time, I'm sorry to tell you, Pete, was B. Philip, you got it right. It's 3-0 to B.
Jesus.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. The scenes. Absolute scenes.
Thanks.
Only one person in chat got it right as well, which was Dave.
Was it Rudy?
Rudy's beating him.
Question number 4. Here we go. Right, here we go. Paddles, that's a character's name, by the way. Paddles is another member of a faction that we will all know. But which one is it? Is it A, the Constructicons, B, the Insecticons, or C, the Dinobots? So Paddles is another member of a faction, but which one? Is it A, the Constructicons, B, the Insecticons, or C, the Dinobots? All our answers came in very quickly. Moff, interestingly, was the first one that he's answering. And of course, the answer is C, the Dinobots. And everybody got it right on our panel. So, Pete, that leaves you on to 4 points.
100% so far. Oh.
With one question to go, well, let's be honest, Pete's already won. But don't forget our tiebreaker question.
No tiebreaker
What's a
tonight.
million points?
Always,
Here we go.
Way.
Question number 5. Here we go. Cobra Commander rebuilds Megatron into a tank in G2. We all remember it fondly. What tank was the inspiration? Was it A, an M1A1 Abrams? Was it B, a Leopard 2? Or was it C, a Mitsubishi Type 74? I know you're all tank nerds, so you'll know this.
Oofed.
So in G2, Cobra Commander rebuilds Megatron into a tank. But what tank was it? Was it A, an M1A1 Abrams? B, a Leopard 2? Or C, a Mitsubishi Type 74? Our answers are in. Bum.
Ooh.
Paul, you went for C, which is a Mitsubishi Type 74. Prime Time Moff and Pete, you both went for B, which is a Leopard 2. The correct answer was A. It was an M1A1 Abrams.
Oh, so close to
Obviously.
perfect round. Oh.
Yeah, Pete, his 100% record is gone, but he has won the quiz. Well done, Pete. Or has he? Because it's time for the tiebreaker question. Here we go. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I'm going to tell you now. This is a tough one. On the Wide Awake Club and Wackaday, wait for it. How did Timmy Mallet introduce the cartoon Challenge of the GoBots? So on the Wide Awake Club and Wackaday,
Disappointment in his
how did
eyes.
Timmy Mallet introduce the cartoon Challenge of the GoBots? I'll be needing the exact answer, and there's no other help. You have to come up with
What?
So how did he introduce the Challenge of the GoBots? How did he introduce it? What would he say? It's Timmy Mallet. What catchy phrase would he come out with? I am reading out your answers.
That's why I went a clean version, I'll be honest.
Oh no, I yeah. It's not you I'm worried about.
Good point.
Pete, where's your answer? Are you
I
just refusing?
yeah.
Pete has refused to answer. Let's have a look at what we've got. Moff says that Timmy Mallet introduced Challenge of the GoBots with the phrase, "I'm sorry," which is a good guess, but not quite right. Paul, he thinks he said, "Stand by, kids. It's time to get." Oh no, I can't read that out on there. That's just wrong. Wrong on so many levels. He actually introduced it with the phrase, "GoBots, go Botty." Nobody got it right.
Wow.
So our winner still for this week is Pete. Yay! Woo!
Can I just say, Pete, that's amazing. Well done. You took them both. And also, Decepticon got it wrong. He said, got it right. He said, "Let's go Botty."
Yeah, that's close enough for me. Well done, Decepticon.
Well done,
Fantastic
John.
stuff.
Wow.
Boys, I'm going to take this opportunity now to drop out and love you and leave you, as it is mine and my wife's birthday anniversary. So I'm gonna go. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Have a lovely Christmas period. I'm going to see 2 of you at least in a matter of days' time, and I'll see you around anyway. Paul, we'll just send each other photos, nudes mostly. And to everybody watching, enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Have a lovely, lovely time, and I will catch up with you all anon. Of course, in the nude. Anyway, right. See you later, guys. Have a great
Au
time. Bye.
Cheers, mate.
Bye. Bye. Right, so that takes us on to, we've done that. It's a foreplay tonight, which is a bit of a cool one. Let's do some foreplay.
Lynn, these are sex people.
What do you mean?
They're sex swappers. Lynn, this is DEFCON 1. Look. Look. Don't make the same noise as them. Don't think you want to join in.
I will say goodnight to Andy. Talking of anti-heroes, tonight is our top 5 anti-heroes from the Transformers world. So get stuck in on the chat if you want to join in. But who would like to kick us off? Prime Time Moff, do you want to give us your favourite anti-hero?
I'll go. And apologies to Pete first and foremost because it is Beast Wars. I am going to go the wonderful Bob. Now, Bob was an ice cream seller, and obviously it's terrible. Right? So, you know, despite Pete's disdain for Beast Wars, I think compared to the original show, the writing was certainly a level up. It certainly become a much more adult show, and one of the very early points was that aspect of Dinobot being a Predacon, and when he couldn't take over Predacons, challenged Primal to become the leader of the Maximals, and his story arc then from the aspect of him trying to overthrow Primal to having respect for Primal to then his death and his connection with other Maximals. I can't think, you know, I'm more a cartoon guy than I am comic, and I think I'm sure there's certainly better ones. I'm confident of that in the comics, but cartoon wise, I don't think there's a better. I can't think of a better anti-hero. Somebody that's had that story arc and that kind of change around. To that.
What was it about him? Because when I'd done a little bit of research into this, like by Googling for 5 seconds on my phone, he did come up as like one of the anti-heroes of the Transformers world. What is it about his Beast Wars one which made him such a good anti-hero?
So when he starts off, he is that aspect. He is a Predacon who all he wants is control. He wants to lead the Maximals. He has no respect for them. He sees them as weak. He sees them as beneath him, and he is better than them. And then just this change in his dynamic, how he grows to respect Primal. I think that's the first bit you see is the respect he has for Primal. Then he starts to have that kind of respect for Rhinox. He always has what you think is a disdain for Rat Trap and Cheetor, more so. But then towards the end, it turned around. I think it's just that aspect that he was ferocious. He could stand toe to toe with Megatron, and he at any moment could have that kind of almost the Starscream role in the Maximals. But actually, just the way that he changes his concept and then has that real respect for them, and then anybody that's watched the Beast Wars will tell you how strong his end episode is, where he is. Spoilers, but it's killed. And I think it's it's a really strong story arc. Like just seeing that turnaround from him being he's somebody who could challenge for leader of the Predacons to then as somebody who sacrificed himself to kind of save them. So just always stuck with me, and having rewatched it not last year, God, it was what number it was the beginning of last year. There's a 4K upscaling on YouTube of the Beast Wars episodes, which makes them look far better than they originally did. And rewatching it, I think that was a bit for me. Was always the story was so good that the episode, the animation was probably the least enjoyable part of it. But the story was so good. But yeah, it is an absolute brilliant story arc. And it was that first transition to it not feeling like, in the nicest way, the 84 animated show. We all have special love for it, and certainly the movie is the pinnacle of that. But the rest of the show is maybe not the most intellectually written show. Whereas there's aspects of the Beast Wars is really, really strong. So,
has that made you want to watch Beast Wars, Pete?
No.
Cool.
When we're away, we're going to strap him down like not give my strap on, strap him down, and force him to watch Peace Wars. Like Clockwork Orange.
You know, watch it.
Clockwork Orange.
Mr. Pete.
I think I've probably gone a little bit left field with this, and
Really?
no, I've gone Grimlock from the Marvel Comics.
Yeah, that's...
both I think the US and the UK lines. Grimlock in the comics was a very different character to what he was in the cartoon. You know, he was almost a bit of a dumb oaf in the cartoon with no, Prime, because he didn't really understand. He wasn't emotionally or socially aware. You know, he was the strongest, so you know he saw that he should be the leader. But in the comics, the way he was written, it was, you know, he was an Autobot, but he wasn't really an Autobot because he was a good guy. He was an Autobot because he wasn't a Decepticon. You know, he didn't like the Decepticons, but in terms of, you know, wanting to do the right thing, or, you know, I think back to the Space Pirates, you know, his contempt for humans and stuff was just exactly that. It was contempt. Yeah. You know, and I wouldn't have said he was particularly power hungry, but he couldn't see any other way other than his way. So it was almost, you know, it was an arrogance perspective. And he changed as a character. You know, when, you know, the US comics kind of passed the baton over to Simon Furman, and Simon Furman said before, you know, writing for Grimlock, he's one of his favorite characters, and he goes through this massive character switch where, you know, he's looking after Earth Force, and then suddenly, you know, the Unicron legacy, you know, Prime dies, he ends up taking over the Autobots, but it's saving the Dinobots and the Nucleon quest that comes to fruition. And it's almost, you see this, it's kind of full circle in terms of, yes, he's always been, you know, an Autobot and stuff, but he hasn't always been a hero. He hasn't always been a hero. You know, he just loves to fight, and it just so happens that he rocks with the Decepticons. But I think towards the end of the G1, you know, Marvel UK wave, he actually is a hero because he's putting everybody else first before him, you know, and he wants to, you know, reconnect the Dinobots and yada yada yada. And I just think it's really refreshing because Simon Furman took him so much further than a dumb Dinobot that you saw in the cartoon. And that's one of the reasons why, yes, he is my favorite character, but I think he's one of the good examples of an anti-hero in my mind.
It's a double Dinobot so far. I'm going to not triple Dinobot it. I'm going to go for my favorite anti-hero ever, and he kind of came back and made himself more awesome, which is this chap, Impactor. I think with my fist. I just thought in the original comic, the Marvel comic, like, he fascinated me as a kid. He came back as a zombie, didn't he? But even beforehand, I just thought he looked like such a cool character. And you didn't know what his like alt mode was, and he was hanging out with Emirate Zaron, and it was almost like Transformers you'd never seen before. Which started off that fascination, and for him to come back as a horrible zombie. But when you see him, when I finally got to reread him again, and you think these comics disappeared for years and years and years, and then obviously Last Stand of the Wreckers comes out, and you're reading it, and your favorite character as a kid comes back, and he's an absolute badass, and like, he kills Autobots, kills Decepticons. He sort of walks a very muddy line between morality and good and evil. But it was just weird. It's just like you couldn't. It's almost like the writers had this amazing kid, this amazing Transformer as a kid. It must have impacted them for them to think, let's get fucking Impactor back, and let's make him this awesome character. So yeah, Impactor, loved him as a kid, and I couldn't believe that I got to love him growing up as well. What a great character. Right, let's
It's like nature,
fin.
and you're right. Like in the Last Stand of Records, just
Oh,
at that moment where he comes back, it's brilliant.
it's almost like the comic had matured as well. Like,
Yeah.
it was quite basic in terms of the interactions in the Marvel G1 comic, which suited me as like 5 years, 6, 7 years old at the time. And then you get to read this amazing story in Last Stand of the Records where you see a grown-up impactor, and it's kind of like, fuck, really, really good. Peter, we're doing Social Corner tonight.
Yes, sir.
Let's bloody well do it. Social Corner.
My Amish friends call me Lorna.
That's enough. Don't want to do the whole thing.
No. It's Christmas. It's time for joy.
Up to in the socials this week.
Love this photo. Inevitably, we are going to be getting a new Starscream at some point, probably in 2026. It could be one of the things that we're looking forward to. However, at the moment, we have one Starscream, Studio Series 86 Starscream, and the photo that a Ghoul reader has done should make you want it if you don't have it. It's a glorious photo, looking resplendent in all his Emperor get-up. It even makes his cape look made out of material, apart from when you see the hinge there and there, which makes me look like an idiot. Abijobo on Blue Sky with Goldbug, just awesome art, awesome colouring as well. CY, now they reshared this, but I didn't see it the first time. So Superion and Menasor were 40 years old in November.
So the way to think about it is you forget you think Transformers was 40, but actually every year's then got its own anniversary. That's quite good. I like that. Yeah.
So there's them having a little bit of a party.
Blocky aerial bots. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Most boring of the combiners. Binding D-Fish, which your artwork is amazing. However, your username is even better. But just Galvatron always looks mental, but I think this picture captures his mentalness perfectly, and it has that kind of faded over time comic,
so cool.
paper and stuff. Very cool.
That's cool.
I loved it. Love it.
Very cool. Very festive.
It's just the wee booties. Like, it's not as if it's a full shoe. It's just on his toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TF Toy Picks show share a lot of fantastic pictures, and try and leave it a bit of a gap before we share some more photos that they share. But Andy is obviously a massive fan of Armada Nemesis Prime, and these photos,
to be fair, rightfully so, it's lovely in that colour as well. Weird face. I still don't like the face, but I don't really show. So that's cool. Look at this face.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
I mean, I don't know if I've got no emotional affinity to, but this, the photos do make you think, oh, maybe. But no,
nice.
Awesome photos and awesome artwork, and it was a very short but sweet social corner this week.
That was very sweet. Awesome. Pete, lovely corner. Really like your corner. Let's finish off then with our bloody discussion.
We now return to the Transformers.
So we're still in the throes of 2025. Coming up very quickly is 2026, and we're going to talk about what we're excited about Transformers-wise, what we want to see, what we want to be in 2026, and please let us know in the comments as well what you're looking forward to and what you'd want from Hasbro, Takara, TFN, anything.
KOs.
KOs, TFUK Con, Prime Time Moff, get your shopping list ready. So, yeah, guys, what are we thinking? 2026. So I think 2025 has actually been a bloody decent year, hasn't it? It's been good. Third party, I think, has smashed it out of the park. We won't go through everything we've been through, but I'm going to look at how I felt in 2026. I've picked up so many more Transformers than probably the previous 3 years, all the way back to sort of Combiner Wars time. So 2025 is good. So that makes me really optimistic about 2026. I think there's could be some good stuff out there. What are you guys thinking?
I think the same. Like, obviously, I'm going to always have a slightly different take on the experiences and stuff. I probably have leaned more away from buying stuff this year in terms of that's not where my excitement is anymore. With it was October, 15 months ago that I took the business over. So, like, this year's been the first full calendar year where it's been me. But I think from what we've received toy-wise, like, I've had some stonking Hasbro stuff, some absolute... Hi, boys.
She's back.
So really nice Hasbro stuff. That Megatron, like, it's a figure that I want to not like, this Series 86 Megatron, because I'm just like, I don't really like the upload, but I just think it looks so good. And then from Takara, you know, for me, the Takara Sunstreaker, the Takara Missing Link RC and stuff, just so many really nice points. But over and above that is actually the aspect that I've had so many wonderful, joyous experiences this year. And I've seen you boys, Christ, like, how far away I live from Pete, and I've seen Pete how many times this year, Pete? It's like ridiculous. Which is like such a joy. It's been so good to see so many of you. But yeah, it puts you into the excitement for 2026, thinking, going, what could top it next year?
Yeah, that's it. Is the caliber of the stuff which is some of the toys which come out in 2025 has been amazing. So you think, like, when you talk about Missing Link, like, that just came out of the blue. I know it was over a year ago now.
Yeah.
But like, Hasbro just Takara's went, we're going to do that. Like, what else are they going to come up with next year? Or
I mean, that aspect that you get your first G1 toy, our first new G1 toy in, you know, the 40 years, like,
yeah,
it's crazy. And it is that things like that put you in the. We've been in this fandom, we've been in this franchise for so long. You almost get to a point where you go, we know we're going to get a new Megatron, we know we're going to get new Optimuses, new Soundwaves. There's an aspect of you just expect things. When that came out of the blue with we're going to do a G1 style RC, it's saying, like, well, actually, nothing's off the table. And you know, I've now said it since that reveal happened. I've continually said the fact that there's an actual genuine possibility we could see a G1 Unicron is just, I mean, it might not happen, but 2 years ago you'd never have thought that was happening. There's no part of any of these psyche thought we've got a possibility of a G1 Unicron. Suddenly Takara do things like that, and you're like, the franchise, you know, and you think your safe bets, as I say, you're going to get a new Optimus every now and again, you're going to get a new Megatron. You know your safe bets. We don't have that anymore. We've got a bit of excitement back into the franchise, which is a lovely thing to see. You know, you're looking through Pete's pictures and you see the Goldbug coming up, and I'm thinking, going, it's next year. Could we get Throttlebot? It's like, you know, we know we've got these bits that are missing. But actually, like, what else are we going to get? What else are we going to see? Like, that's what's exciting.
Pete, what are you looking forward to? A couple of comments said that the thing they're looking forward to is that John's going to his first TFM. Can't wait to see you there, John. Yeah. Get in. And you've chosen, like, the best one ever. Like Matt was saying, like, it's going to be the 40th anniversary of the movie next year at TFN. We'll be there. It's the fucking 40th anniversary year. Everything's going to be about the 86 movie. What are you looking for?
It's TFN's 10th anniversary as well, I'm sure.
Cool.
So,
I think we've been spoiled this year, and I think we are starting to really see the dividends of some really talented people involved in making toys. And I think
your sound
just go
a bit wanky.
What about now?
Oh, perfect.
We're seeing some really cool people involved with toys, whether it's on the third party side or the Hasbro Takara side, and I think we've seen some excellent characters, and like Studio Series 86 Megatron, and a toy that is genuinely, I think, out of this world. And yes, we're going to get some, a KO version, but we're now in a position where we're getting good KO versions of great toys. And I think we're spoiled, and we shouldn't take it for granted. And I think 2026, I think it's probably quite clear now that Hasbro on that refresh of Titans Return and Combiner Wars, and when you see, the characters that we're seeing and stuff. So could it be that we finally get some decent throttle bots? Not core class versions or anything, proper chug. Be wicked to see a Computron. But I think as well, you're seeing more and more third-party companies, even if it's a flash in the pan, like Bingo Toys. They were meant to be releasing a Missing Link Grimlock. They haven't. Then this Computron's going to come out of nowhere. So I think you're going to see more and more kind of one and done third-party companies that come up, with these characters that we've been waiting for.
It must be a tactic. Do you think Fans Toys have started using it when they released? Was it Merg, their Optimus Ultra Magnus? They've done it under a different. They've been doing it for years, haven't they?
Anything they release that's got a Takara masterpiece kind of goes under Robot Paradise or Fantastic Model, but then still goes on their websites. It's like, it's not us. Honest Gov.
Where did this come from? Imagine if like their sales were so high and maybe Hasbro and Takara didn't do as much masterpiece stuff or wasn't seeing the profit in it. I mean, should we just license it to Fans Toys and we'll take 20% and they can run with the license? I don't think that will ever happen, but weird things could happen like that.
I think you're right, because it takes so long to get a Hasbro Takara version. I mean, look how fast Magic Square released Bruticus, this year. And I think that's what they need to do. Yes, you talk about spreading the payments and all the rest of it. People become that disenamored with waiting that long to complete a character or whatever. They lose interest. So you're not doing them a favor by waiting 3 years between characters.
Fans Toys.
Yeah. But I think as well, from a that's the toy aspect, but 2025 for me was such a great year for seeing friends and going to conventions and stuff like that. And if 2026 is anywhere near as good as this year has been, I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait.
I think toy-wise, I think there's the stuff you're anticipating. So like the Cyan Culture is going to finish off the couple of their bots, the train bots they want to get. So that will come at some point. I think it was about a year ago they've done the last two. Then you got the stuff like Fans Toys and maybe New Age to an extent, X-Trans bots. They are going to release stuff, aren't they? Probably 3 or 4 toys each, maybe more. And what they get, that will definitely happen next year. We don't know what all of them are going to be, so that's exciting. I think if Fans Toys, so they've still not got closer to doing their was it Fortress Maximus, have they?
So the rumor for Fortress Maximus, so you've pretty much got your release window now for Fans Toys up to August, September time. And the rumor is that they'll release their first part of Fort Max in December next year.
Cool.
But they tended that's kind of tend to have their window for a good kind of 12-month point, and then they kind of will announce their next kind of point. So we know what we've got for the roughly, I'm sure it's August, September, something like that we're up to. And then they'll finish off Devastator and then move into Fort Max, which is just unreal, like a 4-foot tall Fort Max. Where the hell am I putting that stock? Oh my God.
Are we all getting it? I think.
I mean, I am, because I'm an idiot. And that's the thing. I don't think, with Fans Toys, I can kind of tell you my 20, 30 people I know will buy stuff, and a lot of them have said, no, I'm not buying it. It's too big. And
that's the thing. I've got the bloody Predator there. It's just on the side. It doesn't go anywhere. But I want it. And
Yeah.
you're the same, aren't you, Pete? You've got Cat's Lair, and you get these things which are so huge. Unicorns upstairs, they can't fit inside my games room, so it's just upstairs sealed in a box. There will be bigger things next year. We think of Lewin, Metroplex this year was absolutely got so much coverage, didn't it, on social media? They're going to be. There's got to be that must have been a success for them. But am I right in saying was that 3D printed, but just really high quality?
No,
Was it not? It was properly done.
No, but they have also teased a Triptychon, or they had teased a Triptychon. There's been nothing else since. Like I'm talking, they teased it maybe a year ago. That they were going to Triptychon after they did Metroplex. So we might get that as well. You know, that's the crazy bit is some of these third-party companies take ages to release stuff. Others they announce it and then it's out so quickly. So I suppose that's the joy of the hobby is that you know you can predict it to an extent. You know, we've seen leaks, so many leaks of what's coming. You know, we've talked about the leak of the Studio Series Optimus Prime. So there's an aspect of you kind of go, oh, I kind of roughly know what's going to come in the next year, but we still don't, unless I've missed something. We don't know what next year's Titan's going to be from Hasbro. You know, we've got so many bits from companies like, you know, the Doctor Who is my favourite this year, like just for fun value, for size, the Defenders blockies and the Doctor Who, just because I don't need to worry about the size of the collection. Those ones, we're going, well, where do I get fit them in? But then you have got things like, was that company that were doing one that's called like Big Mac Fort Max, which is like Fort Max, G1 Fort Max, but like articulated. So there's all these companies that are potentially ready to drop something, and it's like, what are we actually going to get? You know, we can have a rough estimate of Hasbro's the most reliable, obviously. You kind of know what you're going to get, but like the Missing Link, we don't know what the next thing around the corner is. We don't know what the next. I think the last masterpiece we know of, I think, is the Optimus Prime. I don't think we know of one that's coming after that. So what are we going to get? Masterpiece in 2026? What Missing Links are we going to get in 2026? What Titan are we going to get? That's the bit that we're sitting at the end of the year and we're not sitting saying we know exactly what's coming next year, even though we have rough rumours of things. I think somebody, you know, me and my Fort Max, somebody said that the Hasbro doing a Fort Max, which we don't know what version we're getting.
That's the good bit, isn't it? Like, there's so many companies out there, third party and Hasbro and Takara, that you just anything could pop up next year.
Yeah,
absolutely anything. Like, fuck. And I still can't believe we do a show 300 episodes in for 2 hours, and the first hour is talking about
everything
news and new stuff in Transformers, because it's still you know, absolutely privileged. To have that. But I think the thing more than anything I'm looking forward to next year has got to be TFN, the big one. Now the Manchester one, it's going to 2 days, which is quite exciting.
The semi one.
Yeah. Monday through. But the TFN August, the big one, is going to be the 40th. Now it hinted, didn't it, that it was going to be the 40th anniversary type theme. And now they'll still get people and guests from all over the Transformers universe. But it feels like that one's going to be the one where they go big in terms of theme-wise on the 86 movie, which can be more excited. Did I dream? I think, Pete, you weren't there. I think Moff, you might have been there. Was there a hint of there being... You're always in my dream, Moff. A hint of there might be some sort of musical thing at TFN, possibly this year?
No, I hinted at you that there might be some sort of musical theme at TFUKCon.
There definitely is there.
I don't know if it's for TFF.
I think Billy was alluding to it in the question section with Dave and Billy at the end. It might not have been, so I might be making that up. We'll find out. But I'm pretty sure there was. So that'd be cool. So the concert style thing. I think the thing you said, which was so hard, they're looking at was that used to be the where they had Stan Bush was the dealer, is what is now the dealer hall. So they couldn't get the dealer hall moved and a proper concert going on. Which was the thing preventing it, but that doesn't matter because you can come to TF UK Con and Moff. There's going to be bloody music there, hopefully. So it's something we'll announce something closer to the time, but you know that's the aspect. We've got 4 conventions. There will be something else at the, you know, you'll have your 3 TFNs. You'll have TF UK Con. I expect we'll have at a very minimum one kind of Glasgow gathering type event.
And what's really nice, I was talking to people yesterday I was at the NEC Toy Fair, and even just that, it became a kind of mini gathering, kind of fans, and we're sitting chatting, having coffee and blather, and it was lovely. But so many people making efforts to go to all the different things at Battersea. There's so many opportunities for people to get together and chat about the stuff we love, and I think that's the warmth of the community is just absolutely fantastic. And Sam was giving us his opinion on like BotCon and TFCon, and he's like, they may end up with bigger reveals or bigger fancy bits. They can get Peter Cullen, they can get Frank Welker a lot easier than we ever could. He says, but nothing matches the atmosphere you get at the UK stuff. Like TFN absolutely nails it, and I suppose that's the challenge. Like TFN's probably maxed out what it can do in the size it's in just now. There will have to be some form of evolution of format to try if we want to try and bring in more people. And I often hear people say, just seen Dave's comment.
It's all true.
Madam
Butterfly, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I see people commenting saying, why can't the TFN go into the NEC? But they would just lose it. Like, can you imagine that? Like, you're walk back the bit of TFN that's brilliant is that it's all one space. A quick walk back. How many times have you been in the bar and you've seen somebody playing with something? You're like, oh, I need to go and get that. Imagine to run over to NEC, come back. It just loses so much of the warmth of TFN that you get. You can jump into a panel, you can jump out for a beer, you can jump back into the toilet room. Like TFN,
would
damn perfect.
And it is amazing, like what TFN have done. And it's nothing to do with the popularity of Transformers, but you do see, like from 2007, obviously, more Transformers fans. There's more they can get into, isn't there?
Yeah.
But there's only a lifelong amount of G1 fans and a lifelong amount of Beast Wars fans, and you're going to get stages where if it doesn't carry on, Transformers 1 being an example of that probably hasn't generated a new influx of fans, then at some point you're going to have a bit of a dip. And I don't think they'll ever have any issues selling out what they do, but you do wonder, could you generate the NEC's sort of size? And also I remember going to game cons there for Warhammer World, for Warhammer, and it is mind-blowing how big the NEC is, and it's a bit of a day. I'm not sure, you're absolutely right, you would lose all the community.
I did Star Wars Celebration in 2016 maybe, and it was amazing, genuinely one of the coolest experiences ever. But it was very much once it wrapped up, like there wasn't any aspect. It was like, here's a closing point, and they had different hotels because you could not have different hotels the size of it. And there was something incredibly special about that, and I absolutely regret not going to the last one, and I'll go to the next Star Wars Celebration, but it doesn't have the same charm that TFN has.
And I think to both your points is, if you ask for all of the things that people love about something like TFN, and then you then go, okay, so you make it bigger and you go to the NEC, how many items on that list will you lose as a result of it growing to that next level? And I think it's just symptomatic of the world we live in. We always go, so what's next? What's bigger? What's better? And it's like
100%.
We shouldn't take for granted how good we have it. Certainly with a convention in the UK like TF Nation, it is just, we're spoiled. And I think, to your point, Paul, in terms of, everyone's got a G1. So what happens when someone doesn't have a G1? What do the numbers dip? And I think you'll have the same kind of core people, but do you have as many people coming in? But I think 2025 has just shown us that with the toys and the success of Skybound, and sadly the disappointment of TF1 in terms of the market and the merchandise, but the franchise is in such a good, in terms of whether it's fandom popularity or what we're actually seeing in terms of stuff. I think 2025 has been a wicked year. and I hope 2026 is as good, because they hopefully. I mean, look, they already know what's coming out, don't they? It's just a case of they'll just release as we get to, like, the gateways and stuff. But I'd be really surprised if it takes a dip in quality or character selection when you look at, the trajectory we've been on in 2025.
Yeah.
And we know the conventions are going to be absolute bangers. So I rock on 2026.
Yeah. We know we've got Paul defending his title. That has to happen, surely.
Test.
Yes.
I'll be there.
That'll be interesting.
There's such an important part of our lives. I met my wife at TFN. Now, I was already married to her and we were just meeting up, but technically I still met my wife at TFN. And I remember Elliot being in a buggy awake, and Lucas, who was like 3 at the time, in my arms asleep, and just looking at Stan Bush. That was 2018, and my whole family was there. So that was amazing. And I think that would be a cool thing if I take my family back to TFN one day, maybe a couple of years when Lucas and Elliot are a bit older. We can properly enjoy it. But I'll look forward to that one day. Won't be next year though, because I'll be doing shots with my mates, and I won't be responsible for children. That won't be having. Gents, I think it's time to end the show. Do you think?
What a better way to end the show?
Damn straight. Well, thank you so much for watching us tonight. Head to Facebook, Transformers the Show. There's a group there you can join in. We're approaching 1,000 members. It'd be great to have an influx. If you haven't joined it, it's well worth popping into. Plus, we have Final Fantasy, Fantasy Football updates, where Nikki is beating everyone at Fantasy. So if you think you're good at Fantasy Football, you can join our TF League. We'll be back at the normal time next week, 8 o'clock on a Friday. No, we're not back.
We'll be back as soon as we can in the new year.
We're not back next week. We'll see you the week after. Take care. See you soon.
And Happy New Year. And
Happy New Year.
Stay safe and enjoy yourself, people.
Bye-bye.
It's time for Transformers, the show!